really want to be with you. Because notice the amount of attention they're putting on you.
You know, that's really funny. A teenager said that to me.
Really?
I honestly, I was sitting in the hairdresser's, little girl there getting her hair done, and I was getting mine twisted. And she and we were just talking about things going on in the village, and someone said, "Boy, I don't know why people like to give you such a hard time." And she looked up and she said, "Because they want to be you.
Wow. Yes. That's true.
They're not really mad at you. They want to be you."
Yes.
I said, "Well, then they have to pay the price to be me." See, I paid the price to be me. And that's what people have to, there's a price. You can't get an apple tree if you don't plant an apple seed.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Amen.
That's
Right? You want to plant a lemon seed and think you're going to get apples. It's not going to happen.
See, and all of this is about that whole law of compensation.
Yes.
So there is no such thing, as Reverend Ike would say, something for nothing.
No. No.
Ooh, my God. Okay, Prophet Stella, let's read on, and we're going to get ready to wrap this up. These are some heavy lessons in this manuscript, isn't it, Prophet
Yes.
Scully?
We can only take it in little doses. That's it.
Yeah. There's a major publisher that's read this. They put all of their editors on this book. They said that this is, we are going to get ready to make an offer to Bishop Jordan. They said, we hope he takes it.
Oh.
They must have felt something. They said they felt like this book was needed for our economy at this time.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Wow.
The laws of prosperity. And those of you that had the manuscript, hold on to it because it's going to be valuable.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And guess what? The only people we can safely say that have it are those that are up under our money tree.
Amen.
It's like we made a covenant with the book and the money tree.
Wow.
And God made a promise to you. Okay. Someone else just wrote in the Facebook, Alicia Hawkins says the law of compensation is an act of reward or replacing to make whole or complete, like that. Okay, read on, Prophet Scully.
This essential balancing act may be most visible in law. The law of man exists to maintain the equilibrium between chaos and order, sin and justice. A typical example: a man commits a crime. He is apprehended by the law enforcement, charged and put on trial. Eventually, if he is guilty of the crime, he is convicted and a sentence is handed down. Punishment is compensation to the victim's family, and society as a whole for the chaos, the entropy introduced into the world by the criminal.
Okay, Prophetess Finn, is that so?
Yes. Yes.
Because, so it's almost like if you create disorder, then you receive disorder.
It kind of works out that way. There's some parts of man's law that I think kind of narrowly, move away from universal laws, but it pretty much tries to follow you reap what you sow. And that's, people don't like the death penalty. I don't agree with it, but that's what they're doing. They're taking a life for a life.
Wow. That's very
that's
interesting.
really about.
Now, okay, let's look at that for a moment. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Would the universe, if the universe had a say-so in this, now that would be a good question. Let me ask that. Let me see if y'all are bold enough to go into that. What do you think about the death penalty in light of the law of compensation? I think that's good. Let's get some dialogue here on the fan page. You think that can get kind of interesting?
That's provocative.
Is that provocative? You think that Prophetess Angel, you think that's provocative thought there?
Yes, that is, Master Prophet. It is a provocative. I'm trying to get it in my thing here to respond. But
What do you think about the death penalty?
Yeah.
Death penalty in light of the law of compensation. Now, Prophet Finn, you just opened up something there when you said, because you said, like, I don't know if I agree with that, but if a man came and took out a life,
Right.
let's say he took out 5 lives.
Wow. You can't take him but once. There you go. Can't
What-
take it but once.
How do the,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
interesting. As a Christian, do your faith override a law
Woo.
of the universe? So what do you think about the death penalty in light of the law of compensation?
Wow.
Prophetess Bird, I know y'all probably had this discussion in class many a times, did you? Were you on some of those
Sometimes it
debate
got
teams?
heated, didn't it?
Were you on some of those debate teams, Prophetess Bird?
Yes,
Woo, Sheila.
Come on, Prophetess Bird.
Oh, man.
oh my God.
I'm sorry. Woo.
Jesus. It's okay. This is kind of maybe the punk way out. Here's the problem I have with it. I believe in the law of compensation, even with the death penalty. My problem is that I know it's not going to be applied 100% correctly all the time,
That's
and we
right.
can't take it back if we
That's
mess
right.
up.
And that's exactly
So
what I
then,
have.
where do we live? If
That's right.
I mean, there have been a lot of instances. You hear them, the Innocence Project. Barry Scheck. He's doing a lot of great work getting people out. People who have been in jail for 25 years or more, for crimes they didn't commit, and we can bring them out. If we mess up with the death penalty, what can we do? There's nothing that we can do. And there's the other thing that Prophet Finn just said. Even if the person takes out, many people or whatever, you can only kill them once. So what are you going to do? Go after their family? I mean, how far are you going to take it? If
Right.
And then how do you justify it? If someone is 85 years old and that person gets killed, is that different than killing a baby? Since the baby has, maybe 85 years
Yes.
of potential life and productivity,
law.
society that you've messed up. See,
Questions breed questions.
yeah, that's how it goes. Just food for thought.
Can we flip it for a second now?
Sure.
Because when I looked at this, punishment is compensation to the victim, and then I thought, but what is the flip side of that? Blessings
Yes.
is compensation, right? But you're not a victim. See? Nobody wants to be a victim, and God doesn't want you to be a victim.
Right.
So the flip side of that is when you put something positive out there, there's no punishment, there's blessings. And those blessings even flow to those, they have the penumbra, if I said that correctly. It flows even to those who are in your shadow and in your sphere of influence. Blessings overflow and touch others.
Just for being in the vicinity.
Just for being in the vicinity, you see? So that's the flip side of that.
Now, the universe is going to do that which is right. I mean, because a person has committed that, who says that the system is supposed to implement that particular justice? Because if that is the penalty, if there is if there's a wage for that, or penalty, then if a person has been removed out of life, then are they almost like the living dead?
Wow.
Like I know one woman, she was, the doctors told her, says, you can have an operation and begin to, you can have this operation, but you will never be able to eat ever again, and you will have to drink Ensure for the rest of your life. She told her son and told her family, I'm not going to have the operation. She says, why? She says, I'll be dead.
That's right.
Why? I cannot eat. I cannot enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
There's no life at that
Right.
point. That is not living. And do you not know that there are many people that have died at 18,
Yes.
but been waiting to be buried at 65?
Sure.